We are having a nice start for this stream. We are drinking tea and some water. Yes, very delicious. And we are going to see who is the worst car in the revolt. There are 8 contentees today. If you still want to make your guess, you have a few minutes before we start. Yeah, so let's check who have we here. We have Patchlook. Statistically speaking, the slowest car. Then we have Candy Pebbles. It's a rear wheel drive and maybe somewhat unpredictable. Then we have Genghis car. Genghis car is it has a pretty bad acceleration, so if it gets hit, there might be some trouble, and usually this car lands on its roof, so not very good for a recovery. Then we have Mouse. Mouse also tends to land on its roof more than its wheels, but it's got a very good acceleration, but its suspension might give some trouble to it. Then we have New York 54, which is already an advanced car, but it has a rear wheel drive, and then its acceleration is really abysmal. Then we have Polepots. Polepots has some good traits like good speed, good acceleration, but it has a huge amount of understeer, and that is its main problem. Then we have RV Loco. RV Loco has even worse understeer and pretty bad grip, but otherwise it's okay. And then we have our pro car Full-on Axe, rear wheel drive, very light and not very good acceleration, tends to spin a lot. Let's take that starting soon, by the way, out of the screen. Yeah, those are the 8 cars that are battling it out today. I have no idea what to expect. I expect lots of different winners. I wouldn't call myself crazy if I said that every car will take one win today, but we will see, maybe not. So, let's get down to business. We have the Sucker Cup. Difficulty is unknown. It's probably pretty easy. And 13 stages, so we will not play Toytanic one today. Let's see what we got today. Good luck for your predictions. Let's head down to the start line. Full on, this track is Toys in the Hood one, and it is a long straight, so Full-on Axe and Polepots could have good chances here. Mouse is leading right now, but Candy takes the first pickup. A lot of cars spinning. Candy tries to give the bomb to Full-on Axe, but fails miserably. RV Loco is already 50 meters behind. Oh, there is Chaos already, who is leading the pack. I'm not so sure. The leader is Genghis car at the moment. They are heading to the tunnel. What is there? There is one ball, and Mouse gives the oil. And I think Genghis car has a very comfortable lead right now. Yes, it seems like it. Candy and Polepots are chasing after Genghis car's massive lead. Now Polepots gets pretty close to Genghis-Khan. Maybe he can make an overtake. No, he makes a mistake, but fakes mouse immediately. Hi Yuri, hi Delecto, welcome. There is these guys are after Genghis-Khan's lead. Polepots is really close. Can he use the tap? Yes, he can. Polepots is in the lead. And then he taps Pulonax. Can he tap Candy Pebbles? It's critical moment, but Polepots drives into the cone. And Candy is in a very comfortable lead. And hello Vasa. Arveloko is comfortably last. Polepot's very nice balloons there almost hit a house. And Mouse gives the bomb to Polepots, and Polepots lands the bomb. Top 3 is... Oh, that's a big crash! That's a big crash between Arviloko and Mouse. Mouse trying to utilize the battery, but fails. That's a big headbutt. And what? Polepots is trying to take the win, but fails. And takes only the 3rd place. Candy Pebbles takes the win in the first part of this cup. Oh, drama! And Genghis-Khan had a really good lead, but then in the last corner only takes the 6th place. That's very unlucky for Genghis-Khan. Arviloko, there is no question that who is last in this one. Okay. And yes, there is 1 minus point for the last finisher. So Arviloko is minus 1 point at the moment. Let's head down to this next race. Polepots leading the pack, Pulonax immediately spinning. Oh, okay, Arviloko is in the top 3. Actually, he's 2nd right now. Who is leading? I'm not so sure who's leading right now, but Arviloko is at the moment 2nd, but he misses the turn. Polepots is in a huge lead, probably is going to win this if nothing incredible happens. Patchlook trying to fake people, makes a big mistake, but gets the 3rd place at the end. Genghis-Khan making a big mistake at the cashier counter, whatever that is. Arviloko is trying to get top 3 in this race, getting out of the negative points, but this is not a very good drive from Arviloko right now. There is chaos in the ice section. Arviloko drives straight to the Patchlook's sap. But 4th place would also be very good for Loco. Can Patchlook keep the 3rd place? Last lap is starting soon. Candy tries an overtake, and now it's a speed race to the 1st corner, and Arviloko almost fails at the easiest part of the track. Arviloko has battery, takes 3rd place, and Polepots is winning The second race, he has very good points after two races. Arviloco is in trouble and loses the place to Patchlook. What is Patchlook going to do? Is Patchlook getting the third place after Genghis-Khan? Yes, he is. Yes, he totally is. And Mouse has overtaken Arviloco. Arviloco makes the mistake, but not as bad as in the past, so that counts as a victory for Arviloco. And U54 only 7th, and Full on Axe takes the last position in this race. So Polepots is leading, behind him is Candy Bubbles and Mouse. Everyone are in the positive points, so thumbs up for that. And we are going to the next race. Everybody gets oiled by two leading cars. Polepots leading, Mouse second, Arviloco third, and oils are everywhere. What is this oil seum 2? So Polepots and Mouse in a very comfortable lead right now. Arviloco struggling to get going. Full on Axe is spinning in this slippery area. No one is going for the score shortcut yet. And again there is an oil, but Arviloco, very understeering car, doesn't really care about these oils, even bumps Genghis car. And there is even more oils, and even more oils. So much oils. Two leading cars are very far ahead, battling for the lead right now, Mouse versus Polepots. Yeah, Sir Mavender. Yes, this is AI racing. Looks like an average online multiplayer lobby though. Let's get here where action is happening. New York 54 against Patchlook. Patchlook tries to ball NU 54 but fails at the moment. Balloon snipes are not successful right now, but NU 54 gets another oil. He needs something to shoot at. Gets a ball, that's very unlucky. Misses the pickup. This is for the third position. Polepots is right now leading in this Sucker Cup. And looks like he gets another top 2 position. New York 54 really close to Mouse. Can he fake the Mouse? Tries an overtake. Patchlook is too fat right now. And New York 54 uses it prematurely. Tries an overtake. Not enough. Patchlook goes to the third spot. Very good result for Patchlook and very good for Mouse, who takes the win in this Museum 2 race. Yes, New York 54 really took the jab into the face, didn't really materialize his own pickups. So Polepots is leading and only 1 point ahead of Mouse. Full on Axe is almost going to the negative points. Let's hope that will not happen. Botanical Garden. I always say this is the home ground of Patchlook. At least he's a slug. A snail, you know. Full on axe, immediately having some trouble. Polypods is again in the top 2. Is this going to be mouse versus Polypods all day long? New York 54 tries to get a pickup, manages to get a pickup. The slug seems to be too fat for the garden. Yeah, you could say that. New York 54 makes a big mistake and RV Loco takes a surprise 3rd place. And actually is gaining on mouse at this moment, but does he make the jump? Barely. He barely makes the jump and he dodges the rockets. RV Loco is on fire right now. And hello Ahna. Almost Ahma. I respect that. RV Loco makes a big mistake and drives straight to the oil. Genghis-Khan and someone else are passing RV Loco. Can he make the jump this time? No, this is a big L for RV Loco. At the meantime, fight for 2nd place is hot. All the amateur cars, Candy Pebbles, Mouse and Genghis-Khan are fighting it out, and Candy has the jab. That's a very good pickup to have in these kinds of races. Mouse and Candy both make the jump, and Mouse snipes the Candy, and Candy has a big trouble after that. Loses at least 2 places and its final lap. Can Candy make the comeback? And Polypods has made a big mistake. Now Genghis-Khan takes the 2nd place and Polypods dodges the oil like a pro and Genghis-Khan can't do the same thing. So Polypods are really looking strong before the last turn. Mouse and Genghis-Khan jumping, and this will be our top 3 if Genghis-Khan can keep it on the road. Yes, Polypods takes the championship lead from Mouse, and Genghis-Khan, New York 54 and Candy Pebbles follow that. And RV Loco gets a landing bug and gets the last place because of that. Full on X steals the 0 points, if you can say that. But yeah, at least he doesn't get the -1 point this time. So Polypod's leading and Mouse is his only contender at the moment. Full on X and RV Loco are without points. Let's head to our DC track, Rooftops. You would think that with good accelerations like Polypods and Mouse, they would be really strong here also. And at the moment, they are the 2 leading cars. Oh, Polypods has made a big mistake and shoots the Full-on Axe to this weird part of the track, and Full-on Axe just accepts his fate and repose in the oil. And chaos is very much present in this race. There is an oil that is unavoidable. This is a very bad race line and they should have maybe gone to the right, but this is what it is. Meanwhile at the lead, Mouse and New York 54 are battling. Not much happening there. Polepots is in a big trouble right now. Polepots is at the moment in the last place. The championship leader in a big trouble. Let's check to him a little bit later. RV Loco has made a small mistake. Candy Pebbles takes the third place but gets hit by a rocket, but only 360, and Candy takes the third place. Candy making some mistakes, and Polepots is making a huge comeback. Was in fourth a little while ago. Mouse dive bombs down the Anu 54 and takes the lead, but that line really doesn't make any favors for Mouse, and he falls back. Can he shoot New York 54 though? This is for the lead. Mouse really wants these points to take the Champions League lead back. He needs something good here. He has the jab, so Anu 54 can't afford any mistakes here. But Anu 54, I guess he take the shortcut. He didn't take the basic AI line, and that just might do enough and give Anu 54 the first victory. Yes, New York 54. I mean, Mouse is in a big trouble. Luckily has the jab, and at least he can maybe take the second place. Yes, Candy takes the third place. RV Loco makes an awesome trick and gets the fourth place. Polepots is in a big trouble and only is getting 1 point if he stays on track. And yes, that is the harsh truth. Only 1 point for Pole, and Full on Axe takes the 7th place. So now Mouse and Polepots are tied, and New York 54 doubles his points and takes the third place. And this is our 6th race. Toy World 1. Track position is really vital in here, and these pickups may have a huge effect in this race. There is some oil already, car spinning. And Genghis car gets an oil in the uphill section from Mouse. That's very bad news for him. Polepots and Mouse, first and second right now, trying to build a lead over competitors. And Mouse gets faked. Is this an overtake for Patchlook? Yes it is, indeed. But there is a fake, and Patchlook kinda survives. Keeps the second place, that's important. Gets a bomb. This is bad news for Patchlook. He must land this bomb in order to keep the second place. Can he do that? Oh, yes, kind of, but Mouse again has a jab. That lucky bastard takes the second place again. Patchlook snipes New York 54 from the third place. But Patchlook is relentless right now, but Genghis car lands that one, gets the bomb, and there is very tight racing right now for the third place. Patchlook almost collects the bomb, but that was super calculated, and Patchlook survives, keeps the third place for himself. And he destroys Candy Pebbles also. Patchlook is really fighting today for the third place. Can he keep it together? Polypod still leading before Mouse. There is some oil. Can Pat survive it? It's close. But Candy can't handle it at all. Polypods is our winner. Patchlook takes the third place. Followed by New York 54, Candy and Kengis. And last place goes to the Full-on Axe by a huge margin. His top speed is not helping him even at this top speed track, so looking very bad for Full-on Axe at the moment. Is already at the -1 points. We are halfway through. Goes down 1. Who is going to take the win here? It's Polypods against Mouse again. Polypods gets hit by a rocket, takes the 8th place in this early part of the race, and Mouse gets battery. How can Mouse survive this battery? He's still on his wheels, and he kinda survives that battery. Battle for the lead is really close right now. Candy and New York 54 battling for it. New York 54 tries an overtake with battery, and he does it. He does it, but Candy maybe has more pace. But he's very fragile boy. Or girl. Mouse tackles Candy Pebbles. And then New York 54 gets hit by a very bad time in the uphill section, and now Candy is leading, trying to get a win from Mouse. So surprise winner is coming from this Coast Down 1 if nothing bad happens. Candy Pebbles leading at the moment. And what a gaming by Mouse, taking the second place from New York 54. Oh, Candy's in a big trouble. Candy's in a big trouble. He's throwing his balloons in a panic, and New York 54 takes the alternative route and takes the lead of this race. 2 laps remaining, and this top 3 is really fighting it out. New York 54 is right now the who is making big brain moves. Is it enough though? We will see. There is an oil, and no one is getting past it without trouble, and Mouse uses its acceleration to take the lead. Oh, and Polypods is suddenly in the battle for first. Candy Pebbles takes the lead in the last corner, and now we have only 1 lap remaining. Candy takes the bomb in the first place, doesn't get hit by a rocket. Mouse uses his battery right now, and he crashes. Candy and Mouse battling for the lead, and Mouse takes the lead, but not very convincingly. Polypods is actually behind Mouse, so again these two rivals are having at it, and the last corner will decide the win, and Mouse gets past it first. And Polepots is in huge trouble. And Candy Pebbles takes the win from Mouse, and Polepots can't even have a podium because of the bad last corner. Wow, that was an intense race. Full on Axe taking the last place once again. So only +3 points for Mouse in this against Polepots, and Candy Pebbles and New York 54 are kinda like looking for their opportunities to catch up with the leaders. Toy World 2, 4 laps in 444 meters. Polepots is again taking the early lead. Mouse and New York 54 are following closely. New York 54 gets the perfect pickup, zaps the Polepots. This is very bad news for Polepots fans when Mouse is just leading the pack with a great pace. New York 54 really should cycle this oil away to get something to shoot against Mouse. he dodges the oil, and there is now double oil in the train part, and another oil from Mouse, and New York 54 gets another oil. And he really should use it already to get something. Oh, and they both spin in the bad section, and New York 54 makes a big strategic mistake and oils himself. This is just awful to look at. This is absolutely disgusting. New York 54 can't get going and keeps repoing in the oil. Oh, and gets zapped 2 times. From almost first to last. Can he make a comeback though? We will see. Gets a bump in the last place. Sounds about right. Oh, he takes King's card down. He overtakes Full on Axe, so already at the 6th place. Shoots and U54, but again the same spot, and he is in trouble indeed. Let's catch up with our leaders. Polepots and Patchlook are fighting for the 2nd place, and our leader is Mouse, still the Mouse. Let's see if Polepots can take 2nd place from Patchlook. Probably we are going to keep these positions if nothing crazy happens. Oh, and Patchlook takes the win in the last corner. I didn't really expect that. Mouse makes a huge mistake and loses the win. What are we doing here? Racing or ping pong? RV Loco gets the 4th place, which is also surprising, and Full on Axe actually gets a point. New York 54 completely screwed in the 2nd lap. This is turning out to be one of the greatest championships of all time. Mouse versus Polepots. The legendary championship. Those in the Hood 2. Who will survive the first corner? It's not going to be New York 54. Polepots has a really big trouble steering his car in these tight corners. Oh, they are battling for the lead. Candy gets the lead and Mouse is following him. What pickups do we have? Polepots makes a huge mistake, but at least he gives the bomb to full on Axe. Mouse is leading at the moment. Tries to go for the bridge. AI has a little bit different bridge cut than online players. And is it Kengiskar who's leading? Yes, Kengiskar is our surprise leader at the moment. Pole gets shot, but that actually just helps him. And another rocket doesn't. Oh, okay. Okay. Candy is the one who gets the lead at this point. Polepots is really in really big trouble, and everyone gets jabbed again by Mouse. New York 54 in a big trouble. Actually, Patchlook is trying to get the lead from Candy Pebbles if he has the pace. Genghis-Khan has the bomb. Can he give it to Patchlook? No, he actually can't, but he lands it. Oh my god. In the end, Patchlook gets to keep his second place, but Candy probably is going to get the win in this one. The gap is already huge. So the biggest fight is for the fourth place. Polepots goes into the corner and uses a jab very badly. Mouse is using his battery. Can he survive this? Oh, not quite utilizing the battery right. What is Mouse's route here? Pretty decent. Probably making ground over others. And Full On Axe is in the 6th place at the moment. Not anymore, but Polepots is struggling hugely in this race. Even if he gets to tap these two back markers, he's only looking for one point in this race. Our title contenders are not in the top 3 positions right now. Oh, and the lead. Candy versus Patchlook. Patchlook has making the overtake, and Candy is in huge trouble. He is just melting down in the river, and Mouse gets the 3rd place. What is going on? Candy totally losing in the last part of the lap. What on earth is going on? Patchlook and Genghis-Khan top 1-2, and Polepots only getting 1 point. Really badly executed by Candy Pebbles. This could have been the race where New York 54 and Candy Pebbles make some moves and try to move up the leaderboard, but actually the movers up are Fatslook and Genghis-Khan. So Mouse is leading by 4 points right now, and Fatslook takes the 3rd place in the championship. And in the last 3 races, Mouse and Polepots have not won a single time. So maybe Fatslook can maybe even win this championship. Who knows? RV Loco has the pole position. What will he do? Actually pretty good. Actually pretty good. Polepots taking the lead, but Polepots and Genghis-Khan are both crashing in the same corner, and New York 54 and Fatslook take the lead with the best racing lines. And RV Loco takes a huge boost and he goes to the lead and gets even the chap. What? RV Loco is making a huge lead here. Polepots slowing down to the corner. What is this? This must be hacks. This is for the lead, and yes, RV Loco using his chap to make Polepots suffer and lose 3 places. Pole is tilted and he tries to use his battery but fails miserably. They are heading down to the hardest part of the track, this very narrow part, and Polepots and Fatslook both are failing that, and in the end Fatslook gets the bomb. RV Loco has lost the lead to Mouse and New York 54, and Mouse is even holding the sub. Pole has a battery 70 kilometers per hour. What will he do? He will oil himself. Good job, Polepots. Good job. Polepots almost snipes RV Loco from a distance, but anyways he will get the 3rd place. Fatslook and Polepots both are driving into the oil, and RV Loco takes the 3rd place. Polepots is in huge trouble, he doesn't know what to do. Good job. Good job, good job. And Full On Axe is actually fighting for a point. RV Loco makes big brain move and repos downstairs, but drives straight into the chair. I believe Mouse is having a huge lead, yes, 76 meters. Fight for the 2nd is ongoing battle though. Fatslook needs only 50 meters to catch up with New York 54. It looks like if Mouse can win this race and Polepots is only being 4th or 5th, Mouse is having a huge lead heading to the last 3 races. Fatslook gives the bump to New York 54. Maybe Fatslook can clutch a win again. Can he make 3 in a row? Now it's Slug versus Mouse. Who will come out on top? Fatslook getting the pickup and gets the lead. Pat takes the lead. And uses oil very horribly, but can Patchlook really keep this win? This would be 3 in a row. And Patchlook makes the jump. Patchlook makes the jump and takes the win. 3 in a row. Can you believe it? Meanwhile, Mouse gets only the 3rd place. And Polapots is in big trouble. And this means that Patchlook is stating that he is a contender for this championship. Wow. Candy is totally out of the championship. It's a 3-way battle right now. Only 10 points separating Mouse, Polapots and Patchlook. Only 3 races remaining. Okay, so Mickey Bolt, maybe you saw that it's a 3-way battle. It's a Patchlook, Polapots and Mouse for the win. Only 3 races remaining. So this race is huge. Mouse is in a big trouble right now. What is this camera? Polapots having a good start. Actually, he is leading Mouse and Patchlook at the moment. Candy Pebbles is trying to take a surprise spin here. Oh, Polapots can't land the bomb, but has a chap and chaps the King-Scar and New York 54, both of them. So Polapots is having a good race so far, but there is 3 laps remaining. Candy has made a mistake and Polapots tries to chap him, but doesn't quite make it. And Patchlook dodges the chap and doesn't get chapped. Patchlook is gaming again, using his battery to get away. Polapots is raging through and he makes Patchlook suffer, but Patchlook can land this pathetic shockwave. Let's watch from Patchlook's view. Fat is fighting hard. Oh, Polapots sounded like he had a bomb. Yes, Polapots is having a bomb. Can he give it to the New York 54? No, he can't. Mouse is really out of the game. Where is Mouse? Mouse is last. And Patchlook is in the podium positions. This is horrible for Mouse. Candy Pebbles is probably taking the win here, but Patchlook might actually, in the best case scenario, get in 4 points behind Mouse in the championship, if he can keep this place for himself. The second place is battle between Patchlook and New York 54. Patchlook really needs this second place to keep his championship hopes alive. Luckily New York 54 has only a ball. Oh, what is happening in the lead? What is Oh, okay. I thought I saw Candy Pebbles and Patchlook fighting it out, but not this time. Can Patchlook take and keep the second place? It would be huge. Candy wins, and if there is no weapons, yes! Patchlook takes the second place before New York 54, and now we are just watching what are the rest of the results. Can Full On Axe take his best result so far and become 4th in this race? Can he keep it together? Yes. Yes, he can. And Polepots and Mouse only getting 1 point in total. So yeah, we need to see the championship table right now. What does it say? Oh yes, only 5-point difference between the top 3. Mouse is leading by 4 points before Fatslook, and Polepots is only 1 point behind Fatslook. And we have 2 races left to go in this championship. Goes down to is the second to last. Yeah, maybe that's an expression. The winner of this race will have a huge lead heading to the final race, and Polepots is taking the lead at the moment. Mouse and Fatslook are trailing, and Polepots has made a big mistake and tries to shoot Fatslook, but fails. Fatslook drifting like a true Tokyo master. Keng's car is actually leading at this moment. Everyone is trying to shoot Fatslook, but they can't. Fatslook is just too fat. New York 54 and Fatslook are fighting for the second place. Polepots survives all these attacks and can continue his pursuit for the second place. He's having great lines, and he gets shot, but a very good recovery from Polepots. Very good skills at these important moments. What will Polepots do? Can he shoot this shockwave? No, he can't. That's a big fail. So Fatslook is looking really strong. He's going to get this second place if he can hold on to it. Mouse and Polepots are not contesting for it at the moment. Candy in the surprising lead, if I remember correctly. No, Genghis Khan is in the lead at the moment. Genghis Khan leading. New York 54 gets the battery. This is for the lead. Gets the bomb also. Can he survive this jump? Yes. Genghis has big trouble and New York 54 takes the lead. Can he survive this bomb? Yes, he can. New York 54 stays today. And what is happening to the second place? Fatslook really would want this second place. But now he falls behind Genghis Khan. He really should shoot this shockwave to Genghis Khan, and Genghis Khan has made a mistake. Maybe Fatslook can figure something out here. Oh, no, it's Genghis Khan is going to decide this with his racing lines, and he manages to do the last corner. So no big winners in this race. Fatslook manages to get the best result out of the 3 championship contenders, and Fatslook is right now 2 points ahead of Polepots heading to the last race, and Mouse is actually last. What on earth is happening? Mouse is last. He can't handle the pressure. Yeah, this is going to be a real thriller. I simply can't believe that Mouse got the last place here. And what it means, he loses the championship lead to Patchlook. It's Patchlook, Mouse and Polepots, and whoever gets on top in this last race will be crowned champion. Or there is actually a theoretical possibility that even New York 54 or Candy Pebbles could win the championship if they get to the first place. So it's actually five-way battle for the win. Only sixth place is decided. It's going to be Genghis-Khan, and probably RV Loco will be seventh, and Full on X will probably be eighth. But these five cars will battle it out in the last race in Toytanic 2. Uh, I'm really afraid even to press the start button because this is simply too exciting. 3 laps in Toytanic 2. Let's go. Let's get this championship decided. Let's see what Polepots has in mind in this last race. First corner, Mouse will make it the best, and Polepots, what the are you doing? And Fastlook is also only 7th at the moment. What is happening in the lead? Genghis-Khan tries to use the battery but fails, and Mouse fails also. Everyone are just driving to the walls. Polepots has a good speed. They all dodge the oil because they have enough speed, and everybody is crashing in this corner. Also, Polepots gives the bomb to Genghis-Khan, and now two racers have a very big lead in this last race. Player 54 makes a big mistake and starts driving in the pool, and Doyce himself. What is happening? New York 54 had the lead, but he he just goes into the pool, and now Candy Pebbles is leading this race. And now Patchlook is second, but I just don't know if it matters because everyone are just making so many mistakes. This is a golden opportunity for Candy Pebbles, but with this result, Patchlook would be the first in the championship, I believe. But Patchlook actually has taken the lead. Candy Pebbles tries to oil himself, and now someone has to stop Patchlook from winning. And Patchlook collects the fake in the middle of the road and gives the bomb to the RV Loco. And RV Loco just can't handle it. Everybody is crashing. Candy Pebbles is again in the lead. And Polepots is in the hot pursuit for the first. Is everybody going for the trick? No. Polepots tries to draft Patchlook, but that's not good idea. There is no game physics for drafting. Polepots actually makes the overtake, but drives straight into the wall. And now there is only one lap remaining, and it's everybody's game right now. What is Candy going to do? What is Patchlook going to do? This is good enough for Patchlook at the moment. Patchlook gets the oil and puts it in the very good place, and that will cause some trouble for the opposition. But Polepots has survived that, and what will Polepots do? Patchlook tries to wall him, but that fails, and Polepots does the Polepots classic. And actually Mouse is actually right now in third and tries an overtake on Patchlook or Mouse. who will be crowned as the championship winner. Mouse takes the pickup and doesn't crash. And Mouse is going for the trick. Mouse is going for the trick. He saw Spats look. Oh my god. Mouse is right now second. This would be the end of the championship if he can just do this one corner. And Mouse does it. Mouse does it. Or does he? Yes, yes, yes. Mouse takes the championship home and defeats Patchlook and defeats Polepots. What an ending to this championship. Oh, congratulations to Mouse. That was a really surprising last lap. Uh, he was really committed and he played his own game and oh my god, this was a great ending. Great ending to this soccer championship. Mouse takes the win and others follow. Only by 1 point he beats Patchlook to the ground and Polepots takes the third place and Candy Pebbles the fourth. The win just didn't matter enough when Mouse took the second place. New York 54 has to settle down for fifth and Genghis, Arviloko and Fulonax are the bottom three. Thank you so much for watching. This was the Soccer Cup and till the next time, goodbye.